deciding, are you trying to find all the different foods? They're everywhere.
Stop it!
Station 5.
Welcome to the 5th grade Indian Festival. We have been working on projects in our classroom. We would like to share some of the projects with you done by Miss Antone's room, such as Kachina dolls, ceremonial shields and prayer sticks, honor feathers, how the Indians used to grind corn, face painting, and some of the Indian symbols. We hope you enjoy our presentation.
Hi, I'm Ashley Hill.
And I'm Eslyn McCall.
And we're going to tell you about the Kachina dolls. The Pueblo Indians held colorful Kachina ceremonies. These ceremonies were looked forward to by the children of the village because the dancers gave away small Kachina dolls carved out of cottonwood and painted with decorative feathers. These Kachina dolls were given to the children in the village by the people in the village, and the boys were given miniature bow and arrows. These toys were made by the men of the village in the months of winter and given to them at the festival.
The Hopi Kachina Festival took place in the middle of the village with dancers, fancy masks, and elaborate costumes, shaking rattles and waving feathers. The Kachina dolls were to help the children learn more about the Kachina spirits, which there are more than 250. They were carved out of roots of cottonwood. The beads, shells, and feathers were added to make them resemble the real Kachina spirits. They were painted white with chalky clay. The beads, shells, and feathers were added to make them resemble the real Kachina spirits. There were Gore and Cloud Kachinas and Kachinas named after animals. They all in some way are believed to bring rain to the desert of the Southwest.
Hi, my name is Danelle Jacobs. I'm going to be telling you about the Thunderbird. Here's an example. The mythical Thunderbird, in one form or another, was held in awe by practically all of the Indian tribes. On the Great Plains were the phenomena of thunderstorms that was very striking. The Thunderbird was supposed to be a god in the form of a bird in enormous size that produced lightning by opening and closing its eyes, thunder by flapping its wings, and was known to carry a lake of fresh water on its back that caused a great downpour across the earth.
Hello, my name is Kevin Hill, and I will be telling you about Indian symbols. Many other designs besides the Thunderbird were used by the Indians to decorate their clothing and pottery. Designs shown here on my construction paper are examples of symbols that the Indians used to decorate their moccasins,
Indians' homes are earth houses. These are hogans. Hogans are earth houses made by the Navajo Indians of North America. They are made with 3 heavy poles about 12 feet long, and they are slanted so they touch at the top. There are 2 poles the same length, set up against 2 of the slanted poles to form the doorway. The inside of the poles is filled with tree bark and mud. The finished hogan looks like a cone. Hogans today made by the Navajo Indians. They make them by taking a pole and stacking them on top of one another. And there are 6 poles coming from 6 different directions, slanted so that they barely touch the top. The hole at the top is made for the smoke to escape.
Wigwam was used by the Eastern Woodland Indians and other tribes of the Upper Great Lakes of North America, like North Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. Wigwams were made with light poles curved into a dome-shaped house. It was tied together with string, and they tied mats and reeds over this framework. The wigwams stood around 7, 8, 9 feet tall.
These are plank houses. The Northwest Sioux Indians built plank houses out of wood that they cut. These plank houses were used for shelter and to store things in. A totem pole represented the door. Totem poles were on all sides of the house and told a story about a family member using pictures, designs, and symbols. The logs of the house were cut with axes. The blade of the axe was made of stone. After the logs were cut,
They were set straight up to form a plank house. Only one family could fit in the plank house at a time, and they were brightly decorated to chase evil spirits away.
The longhouse was mostly used by the Eastern Woodland. It was about 40 feet long and could house 2 or 3 families in it at one time. Around the longhouses were protective palisades, in which it was made out of long logs from which the Eastern Woodland Indians cut. They always had a guard at the upper left corner guarding so that the enemy Indians could not get in. In the middle of it, they had a townhouse in which the important people like the chief and the medicine man met. Behind it was the eternity fire in which they got all their fire.
And these are some of the teepees. Plains Indians built teepees, which are different from our homes today. They built teepees because they were easy to put up and easy to take down while they were following buffalo. They are made out of buffalo skin and long poles. They put designs on the teepees that tell about their past history. Indians made teepees for protection from weather. They also rolled up their hide and put long on poles to try away. They needed to try away to reach their destination. Back to the Indians had up their summers called the cone-shaped canoes. Plains Indians with their villages near water so they'd never run out.
Is that the last?
Yes.
The boys and girls would like you to walk around and look at their projects, and if you have any questions, I'm there to make an answer. And when you hear the beat of the tom-tom, you move on. Look at their faces. Good.
Did each one chanted ceremonial songs as they reproduced traditional designs from memory. There were over 400 designs.
The ceremony took place on the floor of the Navajo Ovan or house. The patient would sit on the sand painting and was rubbed with the colored sands to absorb the power and spirit of the sand painting. Each sand painting was sacred and had to be destroyed by the sensitive the day it had been.
When a girl turned 13 or 14, she was thought to be grown up. Part of the ceremony which celebrated her growing up included sand painting. The sand painting was made by one of the shamans and was supposed to show the girl how the world was made and that she was now about to become a part of that world.
When a boy was 14 or 15, he too had a growing up ceremony in which sand painting played an important part. The designs on the sand painting were symbols for the constellations, the sun, the moon, and the mountains. Varied animals such as rattlesnakes, spiders, ravens, and coyotes were all represented with symbols, not realistic drawings. The sand painting was done in a circular shape.
Okay, I'll try to call on different people this time. Which one of you did I call on? Stephanie, why don't you tell our visitors, let's see, what the symbol or what the Indians worshipped and why, what they seem to worship the most and why?
The Indians seem to worship the thunderbird because they thought when the thunderbird blinked, it made lightning, and when he flapped his wings, they thought that was thunder. And they thought that the thunderbird had like a pool of water on his back and made rain.
Downpours, a lot of rain. That's why they worshipped him. That's why there's probably a lot of thunderbirds around here. Who can talk a little bit about, somebody asked to do the symbols. You did? Okay.
On our sand painting is a thunderbird, which you can't tell very good, and this is what it looks like. The mountain is in the blue. We don't have a rain cloud on. We have the sun right here. And these are the bear tracks. The man stood for a symbol for the man, and the light man.
What else? How about who can talk a little bit about where the who can tell our visitors what we use to sand paint and then what the Indians use? Jenny, why don't you stand up and tell them?
We use sugar and we put
green, well, all these colors, and we put and we mix it up with that and let that day. And then what the Indians use is different colors sand.
And how did they get?
Give the bow of the target and the bow, and don't shoot any arrows that you want to shoot unless you're shooting for practice. And don't ever shoot the bow or let it go when somebody's right behind you. Right now I'm going to do a demonstration of me shooting the bow.
Nicholas, go ahead and shoot again. Hey Jesse, you can go get him. Hey Nick, pick somebody out to volunteer here. Pick somebody to volunteer.
Yay!
Get the arrows. I like
And the guys need to go over and show them.
There's Jeff. I like the arrows you made. All right, what do we do? Huh? Something like that? I've never done that. Somebody else want to shoot? I've never shot an arrow before.
There are a lot of us in the same boat.
You'd like to shoot it? I've already shot one.
Pretty good for that.
I think I'd probably started it if I was a hunter.
You were reincarnated for a hunter, huh?
I said I would start with it.
Yeah. It comes right back.
You want to shoot? Anybody else want to try it?
Your mom.
And they turn them over, and he goes down through there and finds it. I was with him one time, and he lives up
Richard, look at it. I want to shoot.
Can you also move a little bit closer?
With you some of the Native American songs and dances we have learned. Our first song, Zuni Sunrise, comes from the Zuni tribe of Arizona and New Mexico. They are also called the Mound Dwellers. This song was part of a ceremony in which the tribe greeted the morning sun, from which they seek strength and guidance. Our second song, the Navajo Happy Song, comes from the Navajo tribe. They also come from Arizona and New Mexico. The Navajo like to make rhythmic movements to accompany their dancing. From the Chippewa tribe, who come from Michigan. They depended on corn for many things. They used corn for bread, soup, kindling, wrapping paper, and even gauze. So only the girls did the corn dance, for they tended the land. The girls on the outside represented the north, south, east, and west winds. The girls on the inside represented the corn garden. Indians' appreciation for nature. Many could have sung it as they traveled down the rivers in their canoes. This dance was danced before the braves went off to war. Only the men did this dance. The chief and the medicine man stood in the middle, and the braves stood on the outside. One by one, the braves went in to receive orders from their chief and to be blessed by the medicine man.
states, which is now Montana, South Dakota, and North Dakota. The Sioux Indian lullaby was sung softly at bedtime.
Thank you.